I got to tell you, I've seen a lot of crime shows that are, where these people, these cops are dark and brooding and haunted, and we actually hung out with some homicide detectives in New York City. We filmed the pilot in New York City, and these guys are not dark and brooding and haunted. They are, if anything, balancing, life out. They're regular guys doing a job like any other. I guess it's not like any other, but in that they go to work every day, they have friends that they work with, they have people they work with. They tell the most incredibly entertaining stories. Oh, get this. So this guy kills a guy, so we're chasing him. It always starts with some guy killed a guy. But the story is funny, incredibly entertaining. These guys are brilliantly clever. So I think in that way, Castle is very much like reality.
And then Castle is surrounded by these really opinionated, strong women. Can you talk to me a little bit about these women in his life?
Yes. I think, number one, I think Castle's very, very comfortable around women. He's been married twice. He's a single dad. He's got a 15-year-old daughter. His mother lives with him, and also he's got, of course, Kate Beckett. He is got women everywhere around him. One of his publisher is one of his ex-wives. He's never really had an adult male role model in his life, and I think that's one of the reasons he stays so childlike in his adult years.
And the relationship with the daughter, I don't know if this is wrong. I feel like they softened the Castle character a little after the first episode, particularly when we started to see more interaction with the daughter.
The pilot episode, you're always going to have a bit of a weakness in that it's always an intro.
Mm-hmm.
You're always going to suffer, I believe, with that intro. You're always going to bang that out. I always try to get the pilot out of the way so you can kind of get into the meat of it. And then also you have the fact that everybody's, it's the first episode, it's the first crack. Everybody's finding their feet. You get into a rhythm by the time you get into that second episode, and off and running.
Mm-hmm. And the I read I did an interview. You did an interview somewhere talking about how you'd like to do shows that are a little less, excuse my misquote, real life, a little more fun for you.
I'll say this. In my real life, I sit around, I chat with people. When I'm working on TV, I'm an actor. When I'm on TV, I want to be doing things that I can't get away with in real life. Let me shoot a gun. Let me squeal tires and smash into something. Let me get away with stuff. Be in dangerous situations, stuff that in a controlled environment like that you can do and have some fun with. Whereas I don't do that in my real life. I spend a lot of time at home.
Is Castle not being smarter than the police, but yet he has to be smarter than the police in certain ways?
We have a team, both Stana Kotick playing Detective Kate Beckett, John Huertas and Seamus Dever playing two more detectives, our Ruben Hudson Santiago playing the captain. We have very intelligent homicide detectives, but they go at their job in a very different way. Richard Castle doesn't pretend to be a cop at any point in time. He simply knows story. If this were a story, that'd be the guy. That'd be the guy who did it. That's his approach. It's simply different. But when it comes to solving a murder, you have to be both factual and scientific and logical and incredibly creative at the same time. And I think that's where his strength lies, in both attention to detail. He has a very good base of knowledge. He's very well read, and he knows story. That's his angle.
Are you the storyteller yourself? Are you the guy that'll get up in the front of the room and just tell it all, do all the voices and all that?
Yes, absolutely. My weakness in telling a story is while I'm telling the story, I'll get distracted by details and it'll send me off on tangents. I blame my mother. When I call home and I'm talking to my folks, my mom always wants all the details. Oh, I had a meeting today for this particular project. She'll say, okay, tell me the story. Start off with this. I walked into the office and the carpet was a lovely shade of, and go. That's how she sets it up. So I think that's my weakness, is that I get a little too detailed. But yes, I do love telling stories.
And given that, are you a writer at heart? Do you do any writing yourself?
I wrote a TV pilot once, and I'll tell you this. short little project that I did, that I wrote out, but put enough work into it to know that this is not my forte, writing. I'll leave the writing to people who are smarter than me. That is a stressful, crazy, odd job that I don't think I know I'm not cut out for. You tell me what to say, I'll go say it on TV. That's my job.
Well, your writers definitely do a great job. I've
Agreed.
been so witty that I do notice it's one of those shows that people come back every morning with quotes from it that have stuck with them, and it's very quotable, which is fabulous for obviously for you guys as well. And I have our one random, tell me something that you've done that there's no way you're ever going to do that again.
Something that I've done that there's no way I'm ever going to do it again. I'll tell you, I'm scared of heights. I'm not a big fan of heights. I did not even a stunt, barely a stunt. I was wired into a harness. I had to jump from a railing to a scaffolding and grab on. It was something that if you were standing on the ground and jumped up to grab, it's not a far jump by any means. It's nothing incredibly athletic. But the fact was I was about 25 feet up, maybe 20, 25 feet up from the ground. So just everything in my being, every fiber was pulling me back from not jumping. It really took a lot of willpower to kind of overcome that. That's something, I guess, I mean, if I had to, I would do it again, but I'm not into that. That's not I wouldn't jump out of a plane. That's too much for me. I'm not, no way.
I'm good. I was thrilled to talk with you, loving the show, and I can't wait to see more.
Cynthia, that was a piece of cake. Thanks for being sweet.
Thanks, Nathan. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.